Well, you have made your unofficial Kentucky debut. Just how does that feel?
It felt good. Just to see one go through the net in a real game. It's been a year and a half, so it felt good. I'll get into a better rhythm as the months go on before the season, but just to get the first one down, it was a good feeling.
How do you think? How confident are you right now in being able to put the ball on the floor, get shots up, and just kind of finding your footing in that regard?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yesterday was a good start. Like I said, it's my first game playing against other people, and today was I felt a little bit better. But every game I'm going to gain more confidence going into the two-a-day practices and off-season practice, and then by November I should be in a really good group. But right now I'm still a little rusty, and every game getting better. That's all that matters right now. Just getting better every game.
What are you kind of hoping to prove with this week down here?
I think I'm just trying to prove that I'm a guy that's going to do a little bit of everything. If I got to stick my nose and take a charge for the team, I'll do it. I'll do whatever I can just to help us win. That's all I want to do is win games. If that's making shots, it's making shots. If I'm not making shots, I'm trying to do other things, get people open looks, play solid defense, just whatever I got to do to help us win.
This morning was interesting. Film room, a segment dedicated to just you. Kind of what was that? The story behind that? I guess there was some frustration on Cason at halftime yesterday, and then he kind of was pretty blunt about if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong, and to kind of show on film just kind of what you can do.
Yeah, I think when everyone thinks of me, it's a scorer and a shooter and making shots. And I only had one field goal attempt yesterday, and I ended up missing the shot and had 0 points. But I think the whole emphasis on it is what other things I did. The coach, like you said, had a whole segment of I played pretty solid defense, just winning basketball plays that helped us yesterday. And I think he was just trying to prove a point. Sometimes you're not gonna make every shot. You're not gonna score 20 points a game, but there's so many other things you can do that are gonna affect winning and help the team.
Asked Chin just kind of where that he thinks that defensive success came from. He said he kind of credits the game experience that you have at Iowa, 2 years playing at Power 5. Just how much do you think that does help? Just having so many games under your belt.
It helps so much. I mean, I'm 23 years old. I've had to guard the best player on every Big Ten team. I'm guarding Cassius Winston, Ayo Dosunmu. I'm guarding really good dudes every day, so I'm just a little more experienced than everyone right now. So there's a lot of things that I can help the younger guys, and I can help the team.
I guess technically speaking, what is it do you think makes you such a successful defender?
I think a lot of it right now is, like you said, my experience. I just try to put myself in positions where I can succeed. Like for example, running over to weak side and taking a charge. I know I'm not going to go up and try to contest someone at the rim, so it's being in good position to get a charge. It gives us an extra possession to try to go and score. So I think being in position, and then I do a lot of work when we do scouting reports and stuff. That's big for me is studying who I'm playing and studying how the way other teams play.
Just kind of reverting to kind of a team focused thing. How do you think this team is coming along and kind of proving, obviously 51-point win the first night and then 80-point or whatever it was tonight? Just where do you think this team is as of August 11th?
I think we're doing great. For it to be August 11th and for as smooth as we're playing right now, I'm not surprised, but I am a little surprised. I didn't think we would look this good right away. But huge emphasis has been on defense, and I'm not surprised our defense looks good right now because we hammer it every day in practice. But I am a little surprised, for August 11th with young guys and new pieces coming in and playing together, we look pretty solid right now.
Today at shoot-around, Cal said that he thinks that this team has more players capable of coming off pin downs than any that he's had at Kentucky, just kind of emphasizing just how many shooters and makers that he has on this team. Just what does it mean to you that you're one of those guys, but just kind of the other players that you have on this team at shooting field?
Shows how versatile we are. All of our guys can make plays. All of our guys can make shots. Obviously, that's going to be a big role for me, but there's so many other guys that can do it. I think as the season goes along, that's really going to help us down the stretch.
Adou is somebody that I don't think a lot of people knew a whole lot about when he signed with Kentucky, but he's made a pretty strong statement here early. Just kind of what have you seen from him early, and what did you think of his performance the last two nights?
Yeah, he's been playing great. In practice we always knew that he was going to play with tremendous energy. and bring a lot of spark on defense. But like you said, he's made a statement here, and he's playing great basketball.
Cason is somebody that, very mature for his age, even as a freshman. What have you seen from him early?
I'm huge on Cason. I've been telling everybody I love the way he plays for a young guy. To come in and be as poised as he is, it's crazy because I remember, when I came in as a freshman, I redshirted because I'll be honest, it was a lot for me coming in as a freshman, and he's had no problem with it. So I've just been very pleased on what he's brought early as a freshman.
Rolling through the freshman, Chris, somebody that's obviously super versatile and does a lot of things, kind of 6'7", 225-pound body. What have you seen from him early, and what do you like about his game?
Same thing. He's come in and been really good right away. His body is really developed for a freshman. He doesn't really play like a freshman, but he'll get you strong rebounds, he'll attack the glass, dunk on your head, he'll shoot the ball. So, he's a threat to do a little bit of whatever you need.
Antonio's a guy that, offensive focus. Talked a little bit about defense and needing to improve on that end, but just what have you seen from him offensively, making the jump from Illinois State to Kentucky?
It hasn't been a problem for him at all. Another guy that's played in big games and played and had experience at the college level. Scoring the ball at will, very confident, fluid scorer. The defense, he'll be fine. It'll come.
And Daimion is doing things that doesn't feel like many humans can do. What can you say about his performances and just kind of his growth as a basketball player?
Yeah, he's definitely grown in the past years. I think when you have a year under Cal and the development process that goes on here, you're in good positions to do better. And he's a prime example of it. He didn't get a lot of minutes last year, but he didn't complain about it. He took that year, to get better, get in the gym, really study, and it's paid off. He's playing terrific basketball right now.
Everybody's kind of talking about Brady and his involvement with the team and his growth. Damion's a guy that has grown quite a bit. It's important for you as well with Brady. Just what has his impact been early, and just kind of what's a day-to-day schedule grind with Brady?
He's been huge for us. I tell a lot of people, it's been particularly huge for me because the things that he brings to us, I can really see what my body is doing and how my body is reacting on a day-to-day basis. So he's been huge for everybody, especially for a guy like Daimion, and especially I think you're seeing huge strides from Oscar. I think he's moving a lot better. I think he looks way more fluid than he did last season, and that's a product of Brady as well. But day-to-day, he's always got us doing some kind of movement. Either if it's an upper body lift, a full body lift, or just stretching, he's got us doing something every day. He's also a really good guy, and that makes it very easy to work with him.
You talked about Oscar, and it filmed earlier today. They talked about just how much he's grown as a player. It's kind of weird to talk about how a reigning National Player of the Year can improve so much. What improvements have you seen from him in particular?
Like I said earlier, just how fluid he's moving right now. He's going to get his 15, 20 rebounds a game, and he's going to get his 20 points. That's not going to be an issue, but when you watch him, he's catching, he's ripping, he's finding people. That's the little things that he's doing really well this year. Because he's going to score the ball and he's going to rebound, but he's starting to do those other things. His defense has been really good down here, and his decision making has been really good. So that's an all-around basketball player right there to do that.